Welcome to Saturday Dawn Prayers, a virtual devotional meeting. Devotional meetings are occasions where any soul may enter, inhale the heavenly fragrances, experience the sweetness of prayer, meditate upon the creative word, be transported on the wings of the Spirit, and commune with the one beloved. I hope you enjoy this week's program.
Split the atoms hard and low, within thou wilt find a sun. Dost thou reckon thyself? Dost thou reckon thyself? Cleanse thou the room from out thine head, and breathe the breath of God instead. In thy soul of love, build thou a fire and burn all thoughts and words entire. Split the atoms hard and low, within thou wilt find a sun. Dost thou reckon thyself? Dost thou reckon thyself? Cleanse thou the room from out thine head, and breathe the breath of God instead. In thy soul of love, build thou a fire and burn all thoughts and words entire. Split the atoms hard and low, within thou wilt find a sun. Dost thou reckon thyself? Dost thou reckon thyself? Cleanse thou the room from out thine head, and breathe the breath of God instead. In thy soul of love, build thou a fire and burn all thoughts and words entire. Yeah.
Children are the most precious treasure a community can possess, for in them are the promise and guarantee of the future. They bear the seeds of the character of future society, which is largely shaped by what the adults constituting the community do or fail to do with respect to children. They are a trust no community can neglect with impunity. An all-embracing love of children, the manner of treating them, the quality of the attention shown them, the spirit of adult behavior towards them. These are all among the vital aspects of the requisite attitude. The Baha'i Writings.
Blessed is the spot and the house and the place and the city and the heart and the mountain and the refuge and the cave and the valley and the land and the sea and the island and the meadow, where mention of God has been made, and His praise glorified.
Is there anyone with rough difficulties save God? Say praise be God, He is God. All of His servants and will abide by His bidding.
Make them to grow as beauteous plants. garden of heaven, and from the full and brimming clouds of thy bestowals, and out of the deep pools of thine abounding grace, of thine abounding grace, make thou this garden to flower, and keep it evergreen and lustrous, and keep it evergreen and lustrous, ever fresh and shimmering and fair and fair and fair and fair.
According to the explicit divine text, teaching the children is indispensable and obligatory. It followeth that teachers are servants of the Lord God, since they have arisen to perform this task, which is the same as worship. You must therefore offer praise with every breath, for you are educating your spiritual children. The Baha'i Writings.
Thy name is my healing, oh my God, and remembrance of thee is my remedy. Nearness to thee is my hope, and love for thee is my companion. Thy mercy to me is my healing and my succor, both this world and the world to come. Thou verily art the all-bountiful. Thou verily art the all-knowing. Thou verily art the all-wise.
Fais que tous les mots de mes prières et de ma louange se limitent à l'expression d'un seul refrain. Fais que ma vie entière ne soit que servitude envers toi. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Fais que tous les mots de mes prières et de ma louange se limitent à l'expression d'un seul refrain. tous les mots de mes prières et de ma louange se limitent à l'expression d'un seul refrain, fait que ma vie entière ne soit que servitude envers toi. Alawaba, 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 Bahá'u'lláh, 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 fait que tous les mots.
Thanks again for joining me for this week's program. As always, I'd like to thank Marzi, Faizi, Jaden, and Ryan for sending in recordings for this week. This week's rendition of Blessed was performed by Dominique Sylvester. And lastly, I'd like to thank Baha'i Blog Studio Sessions for providing a venue for Baha'i artists to come together and record their craft. If you'd like to know more about the Baha'i perspective on how the betterment of the world can be accomplished, please send me a direct message or leave a comment below. Until next time, have a blessed week.